Okay, Jake,
Howdy, everybody.
I've got something for you that I think you'll like. This is kind of how it's going to work, right? I'm going to bring up maybe a D&D character, like an NPC of some sort, and Jake and I are just going to get creative, go back and forth, and Jake's going to do some illustrations, and I'm going to sit and watch because I have no real talent here. So right now we're kind of expanding on Yadamon in the background here, and I've been thinking about this character who just like a friendly old man do-gooder type situation. I'm almost thinking like Master Roshi if he wasn't a perv. Someone who kind of goes and drives around Yadamon and kind of assists. I'm thinking someone who's like in their golden years, who just goes and helps the community, whatever that kind of looks like. Sure. Really, it's starting with the car, and we'll build the NPC around it. Because I love these little cars. When I was in Japan, every once in a while you'd see like a K truck or something like a K truck parked on the side of the road, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh, sure.
It's so itsy bitsy, and I'm in love with it.
Well, I remember something very similar. I recently took a trip to Italy, and they have a very similar thing where it's like there's no trucks there. You're not going to find a Ford F-150 or any of that because the roads themselves are just too small for it. Like, first of all, you're trying to go on some of these roads, and it is nuts.
They're tiny, right? Like even
they're only enough. They're only enough for one car at a time, much less two trucks. Are you kidding me?
So a part of me is thinking like, okay, maybe this car, maybe he rides around and it's like a little truck where it's like open in the back, or
sure.
Maybe it's some sort of convertible where he kind of has it like open in some way, and it's kind of like the open roof that he kind of drives around, almost like a Gandalf character in the sense that like when he comes on the wagon and all the little hobbits are freaking out and he lights off fireworks, like some sort of visceral reaction where like the kids and the locals are like, it's the old man, and like bubbles are coming out the back of his like tailpipe or something.
So he's always got gifts for people, right?
Yeah. He's always got like something.
So he's probably got some sort of rack on the back of his car here to keep all of his stuff.
Oh, yeah. I dig it. I really want to focus on the interesting ways Obojimans interact with like first age technology, which is like, modern 80s technology.
Sure.
And so like we kind of in the first book we describe that a lot of it is like used in quote unquote unique ways, and we give a couple examples where it's like vending machines are like little merchant shops for wizards, and they're full of potions and things like that. So okay, immediately my first thought was like, well, there's no gas in this car that's making it operate. Oh yeah, you go to like he has something like he has like a drink in his gas tank, like just something that would like freak a normal person out. And he's like, oh yeah, like I keep all my I make fresh lemonade and I store it in the gas tank.
Maybe he's got a relationship with a belly brewer.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, actually, a potion, like his own custom potion.
Yeah.
That like sits in the gas tank, and he like has a little spigot and sells it.
So is he like a guy who makes food? Does he contribute food to the local community? Food or treats?
Well, now we're going all over the place. Now I almost wonder if this guy's like a merchant or something, like a traveling, he has his own custom potion that only he's known for, or he has his own like custom drink, or maybe it doesn't have to be potion. Not everything has to be magical.
Or if he is a food vendor, maybe he put like a grill where the engine would be, and all the oils are being used to like fuel the car.
Oh man. Okay, so yeah, he has like some sort of like. That's so gross.
Like he's driving around and he's just got a barbecue on the front of his grill, and he's just got some burgers that he's flipping, and he's just trying to see who's hungry or whatnot.
But I do really like the idea that he pops his hood and he's like cooking things on the front of the car. Like he's like gotten rid of a portion of it, and there's like a charcoal grill or something.
Yeah, maybe on the back, like on the back of the truck is where he like cuts up his food. Like that's his shelf.
Yeah, like maybe some fish. He's always grilling fish or something.
Yeah, and he's got maybe like some old like 1980s like refrigerator, like storing the ingredients and like a bunch of like produce. We've got some like carrots and various like cabbages and stuff like that. Like some crate right here.
I'm wondering if he's also like well known throughout. I love it. I wonder if he's well known throughout like the courier brigade. right? Because he's kind of got this like mobile kitchen, and so you could imagine a courier, like the courier brigade's constantly traveling, so it's like a postal night seeing him on the side of the road. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get the best meal I've had in like 3 weeks.
So he probably advertises a bit of his business on the road by having like some sort of banner flying by him, or maybe some sort of sign on the side of his car.
Yeah.
If the door does in fact still exist.
If he's driving, is he do like the howlers hate him too? Like, is he like, he's always like super fast, and so like whenever he's out in the Gale fields, howlers always like try to chase him down.
Oh, that'd be
like,
funny. That'd be funny if he had like a shield strapped to the front of his car specifically just in case he gets like attacked by some hungry bandits or some howlers or something.
I also kind of want it to be like, how is this car pulling it off? Because if it's like this big monstery truck that's like got all the gears and bells and whistles to travel, you're like, yeah, of course this thing's gonna go. But if you see this on like the side of the mountain, and you're like, how is this Fiat halfway up the mountain?
How did this guy get here?
Yeah. Like, that's way funnier. That's a lot. Like, I like the idea of like, oh yeah, he is like an expert driver. Like, yeah, he's a good chef too, but like, he's getting this thing where it shouldn't be on the side of the road. He's pulling it off. It's kind of like I went on a bushcrafting trip, because for a while I thought I could be a bushcrafter. Turns out I can't be.
Oh, we all go through the delusion. You watch a few too many episodes of Survivor Man and you think you got it.
100%. I watched one season of Alone and I'm like, I could do this. But no, I took my Ford Focus on a road that I shouldn't have. And because of that, the side panel of my Ford Focus is missing, because I just like, well, I gotta drive over this, giant gnarled route, and hopefully I make it. And the gnarled route won, and like completely ripped off the side of my like one port panel of my car. I will say there was like this I don't know if it was an amazing feeling, but there was this feeling I had that was like when I was up there and like a Subaru that was like 40 inches of clearance drove by me. They'd give me like the thumbs up, like, you're doing it, man, you're fighting the good fight. And then they'd promptly drive around me because they could drive wherever they want to,
because they're meant to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
So what kind of a guy do we got here? Is he a human? Is he Nakudama? Is he an elf?
I feel like maybe a little old elf. That's kind of cool, like a little shriveled up old elf guy.
Is he a cute fat old man, or is he skinny?
I wouldn't say he's like a little round guy, but I definitely imagine him having like a crinked old back, like he's kind of like bent over, a little hunched over. That is a man who hasn't gone to the hospital once in his life. Should
we decide on a theme for what he serves?
I am a huge fan of yakitori. When I was in Japan, I was just constantly trying to find different places to get yakitori. And that would work well with the grill on the front of his car. So maybe he's like always making skewers. It could be, and I'm not saying we have to, but I liked the idea of maybe his companion spirit being like a giant fish or something like that. And then like this kind of like juxtaposition, or this like argument that they constantly have whenever he serves fish yakitori or fish skewers. Yeah, I mean, it could be like just a tiny or a huge, like it could be like a tuna, like an 8-foot long tuna
that's just kind of like in the seat next to him, just flopped over. Maybe the tuna's got a little chef hat too, and a little knife, and maybe the tuna's the one that's actually prepping the food in the back while he's serving it.
The angler could be cool. We could do some sort of like, you could be like a swordfish or like a hammerhead shark or just something weird. It could also be like an animated object too. Like if we wanted to, it could be like an animated cassette. And the way that the cassette whelms the vehicle is he has to like put it in the cassette player, like in the front of the car, and that's how he turns it on.
Oh, that's funny.
So it could be something like that, where it's just like a floating cassette with like the eyes. Oh my gosh, yeah, you could make the cassette look like a person, like with the little eyes and a smiley face or something like that. He could also be like a pair of fuzzy dice that like he hangs on the window, and that's like the companion.
That is a real 1980s call out.
Oh, the egg spirit. So we do have like a quote unquote egg folk type guy that's like their body is the yolk, and then their head and hair is kind of like like the egg whites around it. So there could be like another egg person. We could be making like a Gudadama style person is an option, or someone who looks more human and is just like an egg. The Gudadama. Oh yeah, he's so droopy. I love him.
Little egg guy.
Oh, I do love him. I do love him so much. He's just always like he's always in the process of being fried. Oh my gosh, dude. I love this thing.
I just want little egg guys forever. Why not give him 3?
The egg guy.
Can he have 3 little egg guys?
Yes. I mean, he could have like a little trio of companions. So we kind of talk about there's this concept for the living spud, which is a potion ingredient. And so a potion, this living spud idea is that like the potatoes just come to life occasionally. What if this also on occasion will happen to eggs as well? He doesn't want them all to be turned into potion ingredients, so he scoops them up and keeps care of them.
It would be particularly funny if these eggs were somehow like super powerful in a way.
You get 30 of these eggs together and they all like are super telekinetic or something crazy. I like this egg idea a lot. So then the eggs are like, this car is almost like the home of the eggs. I wonder if part of his quirk is whenever he goes to villages, he always buys a ton of eggs.
Just on the off chance that some of them are alive and conscious.
100%. He like opens them and he does this thing where he cracks it and like lays it into a pan and he's like, nope.
He starts talking to it and like singing little lullabies, and if they start waking up, he's like, hey there, little guy. And if not, he just cooks it up and eats it. Or serves it to other people. Do you want to get more into the nitty-gritty of what this guy looks like?
So maybe he has like I don't hate the idea of a hat. Maybe he has like a beret, or he has well, if he's on the open road, he probably has like one of those like sun hats. Like a straw hat or something like that, or some sort of like wide brimmed thing that's like...
What if it was super wide and almost looked like a mushroom? I will protect him.
I feel like maybe like a baggier shirt, like almost like he gives off like Hawaiian shirt energy.
Right, like he is properly retired, so he's just wearing whatever he would to like brunch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, now we're talking.
My dude's got style.
Yes, he does.
So should he also have like a very typical like old man, like should he have like some of those khaki shorts with like one of those clip-on like phones? He seems like a cargo shorts type of guy, to be honest.
I dig the cargo shorts. Okay, so the Eggman, what's his name? We got to give him something like
what's the Japanese word for it? Omelet?
Oh, I don't know.
Tamagoyaki.
Yeah, tamago. Okay, yeah. So it is just... he could just be Chef Tamago. Wow. I will say, just watching you use Photoshop compared to how I use Photoshop, it is like night and day. Whenever I use Photoshop, I'm like, every other time I'm like, oh, I have to watch a video on how to do this now.
So something happens when you use the same program for 12 hours a day for close to a decade.
Forever. Well, I think with that, we are going to abandon you all to leave and not do this. Actually, I think you're going to finish this guy out in some way, or at least clean him up a little bit. Not finish him, but clean him up a little bit. And I'm sure people already saw that at this point. I don't know how this is going to work. This is the first time we've done it. That being said, thank you for joining us on whatever this is going to be called. Obojima Draw Time. If you like this and you want to see more, let us know in the comments down below. If you want us to see like anything else, like maybe not an NPC or a monster or a spell, or what do you want to see next, we would love to hear it. And maybe we'll just keep on jamming on this thing. I had a great time, and I
had a fantastic time.
Well, on that note, while we're happy and before anything bad happens, I'm going to cut us off. Everyone have a great day. Leave a like, subscribe, social media stuff. Bye.